Hang on.
We'll just stick that down there, Eli, so you can hear the recording.
No, you're
Just hold it in.
yeah.
It's recording.
Is it working now?
Yep.
They just pointed at the...
Point at the tattoo.
Yep.
Turn on the side of it.
I have to get over by Isaac's side first.
Got us a bit of a side profile there, Eli.
Yeah.
That's it. So originally Eli had this middle piece here which talked about the journey of Kupe from Hawaii. And it talked about the 3 waves that he used to come to Aotearoa from Hawaii. Ngaru Nui, Ngaru Roa, Ngaru Pai Whenua. So the long wave, the giant wave and the land wave, which are the 3 waves that he used to navigate to get himself from Hawaii Nui to Aotearoa. Once he reached the Hokianga, he was guided into the Hokianga by a maunga there, which our whānau are connected to, Te Ramaroa. And the explanation of Te Ramaroa is it was like a guiding light, or a long light. And that maunga is represented in the top curl here. So we've got Kupe coming into the Hokianga. From that maunga there is a wairere or waterfall, and that is called Te Whātero, which basically translates into the protruding tongue, and that's the people of the Whirinaki area. That's where they're basically Te Ramaroa. Te Whātero, Whirinaki is the river that runs from there, and so that's represented in that, and the flow that comes down from there. At the back part here we have a manaia, which represents the many taniwha that are connected into the whānau from Whirinaki. Taniwha also, that manaia also represents the link that we have. It is the only thing that we have in Māoridom, a representation that represents the pathway between the physical and the spiritual. So they're our manaia, the things that link us between the physical world and the spiritual world. In this sense, it's those taniwha still sitting in the spiritual world, but also they reside within the physical realm as well, tying us also into the physical things of the river, the moana o Hokianga. So another one of those kōrero with how Hokianga Whakapau Karakia got its name, in regards to the fight that Kupe's nephews, Nuku Tāwhiti and Ruanui had over a whale. Once they returned from Hawaii after Kupe went there, they came to settle the Hokianga, and they had a karakia battle over karakia, over the whale, Arai Te Uru.
Yeah.
So that's what that manaia also represents in there. As we come out of there, the flow that we have in here is to do about his own personal journey. His personal journey, like the river, like the Whirinaki River that comes out from the maunga, and that also is his journey in life. So that portrays that, and also those links that he has through your fella's father, grandfather, back to the Whirinaki. As we come down here, the patterns that I've put into these bottom parts actually tell that kōrero to do with Rahiri, who is tupuna that sort of brought all of Ngāpuhi together, and it was through his 2 sons that he started going around naming certain areas with a kite, Tūhoronuku, and that kite flew off. In the first place that kite landed when he was living at Whiriapā was on a pūriri tree, and he named that place Whirinaki. So that's what that kōrero was there, and it also talks about te whare tapu o Ngāpuhi, and there's a long kōrero. We won't get into the gist of it, but it starts with the maunga Te Ramaroa, and how that maunga is the starting point of ngā pau, or the pillars of Ngāpuhi, and it goes around all the different maunga whakahi, or the spiritual connections that the people of Ngāpuhi have to these various maunga, and starting at Te Ramaroa.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. Right, now you take a photo of Paul here beside my son, please.
Chat.
Right.
One of these photos.
Yeah, one of these photos, yeah. Perfect. This is Paul here, the artisan who did Eli's Tamoko.
Hearty.
Chermicus.
Yeah, yes.
And Chermicus. Mean, Eli. Mean.
Mean as.
Mean as.
And now I know how to use my video on there too. better Scott the Bruno, I can video too now.
Alright, Andrew, let's take a photo of your model.
Yep.
Right.
Tidying my hair up a bit.